So right here, Pelicans are running a press, 2-1-2 press. So Mavericks got to break the press real quick, pass it up, then one more pass. Okay. We got Luka Doncic on the other side, on the other wing. He sees who's on him. He sees the man himself, Mr. Cardio, Tony Snell, 0-0-0-0-0. He's like, all right, I got to take advantage of this. So Finney-Smith gets the screen, passes it back out to Kleber. Luka does not like what he sees on offense. He's like, man, there's only 15 seconds left on the clock. We ain't done nothing yet. We got the ball in Maxi Kleber's hand, and he's not even in a shooting position. So you see him point, like, hey, pass it to me, pass it to this side. And then he makes eye contact with Dinwiddie from the other side of the floor. And is like, pass it to me. I need this isolation right here. So gets it on the elbow at the post. Everybody goes to the other side of the floor. This is an isolation moment. Davis Bertans comes up. You're not getting this ball, little bro. This is not your ball. This is Luka time. But him coming up keeps the rest of the defense occupied. They cannot double team. Pull up, step back, bang. Hey man, when you know, you know. When you know you got that mismatch, you got to take advantage of that mismatch. Luka did just that. Right here, Tony Snell gets it in the corner, misses the shot, and you hear Luka say this.
If you're the Pelicans, but the way the Mavericks are playing offensively, you got to be tied together. Missed shot that time from the corner by Snell.
You heard him say 33, which is obviously the time at the bottom. This is when you get the defense at its most vulnerable, according to Luka Doncic. So right at 34, he drives, has Jackson Hayes on him after the switch. Luka kind of, I don't know, but I don't want to say he's looking in the future or nothing, but that's pretty favorable mismatch. Then he goes, drives, gets the foul. And you see him thumbs up, claps. Hey, man. Must got telekinesis or something, because he knew exactly what was happening when it happened. They took advantage of the mismatch. Right here, Luka gets the rebound, and you hear him say this.
Because Luka's played here.
And that usually indicates that there's going to be a play with the 5-man. So Luka passes it to Brunson. Let me give you the reason why they're doing this. Valanciunas is not that fast on perimeter defense, so by the time Herb Jones gets back on Luka Doncic, he's not going to be in a position to make a great play. So back screen, then he sets another screen. Luka jab, goes to the left. Powell reassesses the screen, goes back, and see, because Valanciunas is playing so far back, Herb Jones is able to get back into the play, but it's where Luka wants him to be at. Gets back into the play. Luka has a wide open angle to the right. Drives through. Fake, like he's going that way, gets Valanciunas going. Could have passed it back to Powell, but you got to get your stats up too, man. I respect it. Personally, I wouldn't pass the ball at all. If I was a star player, that's just me. Go through, pull up, bang. Gotta take advantage of the mismatch. The mismatch here is Valanciunas. The rest of the team can play very good defense, but you got a slow center. It's difficult. Very difficult. This play right here gives you an indication on how the Mavericks offense works. You see Luka looks at Jason Kidd. He points, and he gives him a 3, and then he crosses his 2 fingers together. Like how Drewski be like slime, like slat.
Up, my bro. Don't play with him. No. Don't play with him, my blood. I love you. I'm so proud of you.
That's what he did. So Luka goes, based off of what I saw, because I already saw the play already, it's going to be a screen with the 3-man, Josh Green, and the 5-man, which is Mr. Dwight Powell, 3 and a 2, right? The main goal is to try and get PJ Tucker off of him and get Mr. Duncan Robinson on to Luka Doncic. That's a screen, goes through. Now he has Duncan Robinson and Bam Adebayo in the pick and roll situation. Now, I don't watch a lot of Heat games, so I imagine Duncan Robinson does get picked on a lot. I don't know why. He's a solid defender. It's just everybody else on the court is a really good defender. But you can see that he's veering for Bam Adebayo to switch because Bam Adebayo is such a great perimeter defender. He wants to switch. And you see Kyle Lowry down here pointing like, hey, go help. PJ Tucker sees all this going on, and he goes down to help. But no communication between Duncan Robinson and Adebayo. Probably because Duncan Robinson might not be in a lot of pick and roll situations. 3 people on 1, like Dwight Powell is prime Dwight Howard, leaves Luka Doncic wide open for 3. Dwight Powell kind of grabbed Bam Adebayo right there. Pretty veteran savvy move right there. And he hits a 3. Great play. Here's another play right here. Luka Doncic trying to take advantage of Duncan Robinson. So he gets it and he points at Dorian Finney-Smith. Like he does a little hook. The hook, SpongeBob, the hook.
The hooks, me bucko. They're back. Beware the hooks.
But look, Duncan Robinson, PJ Tucker immediately switch. This is all-star basketball right here. Taking advantage of the dude that can't play defense, but I think Duncan Robinson's a solid defender. So maybe he's just a bully. Half spin, go through. They're trying to bring a double every time because they do not want Duncan Robinson on the island with Luka Doncic. So PJ Tucker comes, and Jimmy Butler has a decision to make. Josh Green, Dorian Finney-Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith notices this, and he hooks around to the wing, which makes Jimmy Butler have to go because, I mean, it's easier to choose when they're close next to each other. But if he's moving, if there's constant movement, you cannot just sit in that little man-made zone that you have. You have to go with one. And the one that he had to go with, Dorian Finney-Smith. So Luka buys a little bit more time, gets PJ Tucker all the way on his backside so he cannot come. And Jimmy Butler and PJ Tucker are like, hey, PJ telling Jimmy like, hey, go to Josh Green, I'll get Finney-Smith. But he doesn't. And now it's Bam Adebayo versus Josh Green and Dwight Powell. Goes through on fake lay-in. Luka Doncic, man. Passing ability is crazy. Pass to anybody. Anybody. So right here, you hear Luka Doncic say this.
He owns the Clippers. Luka has a lot of success.
He says 3-3, which basically is probably a play for the 3-man right here, which is Jalen Brunson. So Powell screens down, and then Brunson comes up, double screen with Brunson and Powell. But the main goal is to try and get Zubac on Luka. It wasn't even a play for Brunson. The 3-3 was just a distraction, you know? So he fakes like he's gonna pass it to somebody. There's too much going on right here, so Luka has to pick up his dribble. He looks like he has the pass right here, but Reggie Jackson's ready for the pass. Morris ready for the pass. Norman Powell's trying to get back into play. So Marcus Morris gets on the Bullock. Everybody's back on who they're supposed to be, except Mr. Zubac. So Luka sees this. He points like, hey, pass it out to Brunson. He's a safe one, safe pass to make. Doesn't do it. Then he points to Finney-Smith. He's like, pass it to him. They pass it to Finney-Smith. Luka goes all the way back and then comes right back to beat Zubac because, you know, slow feet don't eat. Bam, straight through the lane. Great lay-in. Not going by what the play was meant for, which was basically, to me, it looked like a play for Brunson, but it was mostly a play to get Zubac onto Luka, take advantage of the speed, even though Luka's kind of slow, but beats him to the lane. Easy layup. Hey, man, he's a mismatched player right there. Can't expect Norman Powell to be the rim protector. He's like 6'4". So great play. These set of plays definitely show that Luka Doncic is not really a, you know, see the game before it happens type of player. He's a great point guard. I'm sure he's learning the game every day. And he's taking advantage of the mismatches. You got a slow dude on you, or you got a dude who don't really play a lot of defense. You got to take advantage of that. If you're his teammates and you got 50 points and Luka got 0, but you got goddamn Hashim to beat on you, what you gonna do? You gonna give it to him? So now respect it. He plays the game like it doesn't matter. Like no matter what you do, it don't matter. And he's the best at it. So shout out to Luka Doncic.